Chapter 6, Dark Days in Flower Fields. Hey everybody, Pan Bam Richard here, and welcome back to the Paper Mario Low HP LP. In our last episode, we've done a ton of side quests, including defeating Kenshi Koopa at level 10, which I still can't believe I pulled off, but now we're here, finally with more plot. So yeah, Flower Fields. Nice little place here. I'm actually pretty partial to this theme here, because actually, this was the last point of the game that I was at when I first rented this game back when I was 10. And I was stuck here because of the boss of this area, and it really annoyed the heck out of me that I couldn't even defeat it. Actually, no, not even. It's just... Not even during rental. When I bought this game, actually, it was when I was stuck in this place for the longest time because of the puzzles in this game, as well with, in this area, as well with just how difficult this boss is. So, let's see how I do this time around than how I did back then when I was 10. So, as you can see here, Wise Westerwood, the eldest tree here in Flower Fields, informed us that Huff and Puff, the boss in this area, has enshrouded Flower Fields with an eternal cloud forever. And of course, that is terrible for flowers since they cannot grow. And because we're Mario, we have to go and defeat Huff and Puff. Okay then, well, let's use Parakarry. Let's fly all the way up there. Or use some MacGuffin known as the Magical Bean. Alright then. Okay, we got a name. That's a start. Well, to be fair, the only flower that has the most useful information is this guy right over here. Though, the problem with this guy here, I don't think we actually learn his name unless we use a certain party member who we will never use in this playthrough. That's your clue right there. He said west, but Wise Wisterwood said that Petunia is east. So, he does know his stuff, it's just that you gotta think it the other way around. So, he says here left, right, and middle. But being a kid, that kind of scared me, because I actually did left, right, and middle and didn't figure out what he was saying was backwards. I don't know why, but I was just led to believe everything that I read on in the game back then. Left, right, and middle, it's not what you want to do. You want to do middle, right, and left. So let's head down to the east here, and we got a lot of new enemy sets here. Let's first attack this guy over here. This guy here is Crazy Daisy. They have 8 HP, 4 attack, and 0 defense. And I just realized I forgot to fix my badges. Oh, fun! We're off to a great start here. But, amazing Crazy Daisies, they're not that much of a big deal, except for their basic attack, which has, I believe, 100% chance of, like, putting you to sleep. I've never had it not put me to sleep, this attack here. Okay, so it's not 100%, but yeah, the timing to that attack for blocking it is ridiculous because you don't really get a clear telegraph as to when you should press A to block it. And as you can tell, that was 4 damage, and that was nearly half my HP, so I'm really scared for this area, particularly for one enemy that we'll be seeing very shortly. But let's go over here, and we didn't get anything actually. One of them has to have it. No, you do flower points. Crap, not HP. Okay, we're off to a terrible start actually. If I get first striked here, then I'm gonna die because this guy here, he's basically a glass cannon. Let's hope for the best. No! No! My first game over! Are you freaking kidding me? No! Oh no! Let's do that again. Now, if you've been waiting for me to actually struggle in this Let's Play for the longest time, well, now you've got it. This place is scary, and they have high attack. They got attacks that are more difficult to telegraph. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's try this again and not die, please. Okay. And I changed my badges accordingly too. This time here, these guys here are known as the Zaps. To be fair, I wouldn't mind if I got killed by them. I got my first game over from them because they have 3 HP, 1 to 6 attack, and 0 defense. They're basically the definition of glass cannon. And their attack that does 1 damage, it's a attack where they call in like small bees to attack you multiple times, and they have a chance of poisoning you. Thankfully, you should kill them as fast as possible because of their high attack and low HP. You don't want what just happened to me to happen to you. So, middle, right, left is what we actually gotta hit here to get our Happy Flower badge. Basically the equivalent to a Happy Heart, except it restores flowers. And that item we picked up earlier was a Stinky Herb. The one positive thing about this area is that there are a ton of recovery items, which I am, glad for, because I don't have to constantly buy items to restock, on recovery. Well, you and every other flower in this field, lady. Honestly. And yeah, apparently Monty Moles are around here. Doesn't make sense how they went from Mount Rugged all the way here. I guess, I don't know, you'd think they'd inhabit Mount Rugged. They would need to get like the 4 flower seeds to get here too, but being Mario, of course, we gotta keep doing this thing here. And yeah, we gotta save Petunia here. Yeah, they are pretty cool if you ask me. And yeah, let's not worry about those creatures and their horrible attack patterns. My seeds and I are counting on you. Okay then. So, let's just go hammer them right away. These Monty Moles are slightly stronger than the ones at Mount Rug. They have 12 HP, 3 attack, and 0 defense. The problem is, I'm going to be fighting these guys 4 times, and that would mean I would be getting a lot of experience, and I don't want to be getting, like, a lot of experience from the same creatures over and over again, so that's why I bought 3 Fright Jars, and similar to how we dealt with the Shy Guys in a toy box, we'll see just how our luck is, and hope we get less experience for the multiple Monty Mole battles. Come on, luck! Nice! That's really nice! Oh my god, that's the first time I got all 3 of them. Oh wow, alright, okay, cool. We're off to a good start. I will get experience from one of them because, there are battles where it's like, you fight 1, 2, 3, 4. And, yeah, I'm just gonna get experience from the one where you only have to fight one of them. Because even though they're Monty Moles and they are imported from Mount Rug, they still give, like, the proper experience. What?! That's the first time I had 3 of them remain! Shoot, okay, this isn't good, Whack-a-mole, die. Okay. So there's 2 of them in this one. Let's try a Fright Jar again. Last one I got. Okay, well that's not bad. At least one of them left. Honestly, I am so happy for all the Nintendo news that we've been getting recently, and I'm so hyped for Smash 4 that's coming out in the summer on 3DS, and then after that, that'll just like hold me in place until the Wii U version comes out in winter. Unfortunately, I went to my EB Games recently, and I didn't even have it listed for pre-orders, which I'm really disappointed about. Oh, and we got a star piece there too. Okay, so let's go for a hammer. Yeah, this one's just singular, so don't have to worry about using Fright Jars or anything. There we go. No damage at all, not bad. And we left this place with 71 experience points. Very nice. Okay, let's just get this start. Get off there, Bombette! There you go. Very nice. Alright, save your roots and your seeds. Thank you very much. Beans are speaking to me, man. I'm so out of it. Sorry. I'm gonna have to plant it. Well, if it's a seed, it can't speak to you. You were a seed too, but then you won't be able to have, like, cognitive thought or anything. No, I think that's alright, because you get to actually be a Is this, like, Nintendo's message of, like, abortion or something? Like, whoa, what the frick? Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Anyway. No! We're gonna let this plant grow. Anyway, we need to hit this tree to get these red berries. They're going to be useful for us later on. As I mentioned earlier, yes, there are a ton of recovery items here, and that red berry is just the very beginning of it. We don't need to use it though, but we will be using that stinky herb. Normally I would use it in battle, but to get, like, money from it, but that also means you gotta waste one of Mario's turns, so I don't think it's really that worth it. So the refund badge kind of has its hit or misses. But we get, yeah, again, a lot of recovery items here, so we don't need to worry about, like, going back to the Toad House to heal. Just spam the recovery items that you see in this area. So now what we're gonna do is head to the west, the southwest, I mean. Yeah, you could get lost here easily if you don't know exactly where you're going. So here we got a red flower. Hello, stranger. Oh boy. When I was younger, you gotta give this gatekeeper something to eat. So it's kind of like the gatekeepers in Saffron City. And you basically gotta give them the color berry that they are. So, back when I was younger, I fed these guys like mushrooms and maple syrup, and all they do is spit it out and waste my item. And I'd like to believe that was prior to me learning that there were berries of their color. So, that really annoyed me when they were just, like, spitting it out. It's like, ew, I don't want that. Like, well, darn, you just... Oh, gosh. No! I'm not dealing with Bazzaps, man. But, let's use that, red berry. And I know there was an enemy type there that was new, but I'd rather just fight them on their own as opposed to dealing with one of the Bazzaps. I am not dealing with them, man. I'm just not. Man, woman, whoever's watching. I'm sorry, I associate everyone with man. But anyway, here we have Rough Tufts. Rough Tufts have 10 HP, 3 attack, and 0 defense. No, 4 attack. I apologize. And there's a Bazzaps there anyway! Oh! You know what? I'm annoyed. Shooting star. Let's go. I know I've been saving the shooting stars, but I've looked at my item bank, for lack of a better term, and I've been saving a lot of these multiple attack items, so I'd rather just use them now, while we can still get some more throughout the adventure. So, we're near endgame anyway, there's no point in hoarding them. Okay, good. Oh, man, see, my heart is racing now every single time I'm fighting these guys, because, yeah, they do a lot of damage, and... This low HP LP is really starting to hinge on this on these last few areas because they do so much damage, and I'm like scared. I'm like on a tightrope every single time I go into a battle. But yeah, okay, let's hit this tree here to get ourselves some yellow berries. They are 3 HP and 3 FP recovery items. So let's advance, and we have ourselves our next flower of the Flower Fields family, I suppose. I could think of a couple of things. Your name's Posey, huh? That's a nose?! Actually, I thought it was a nose even before I, saw this, flower. But, okay, why are you talking about my nose if you're so offensive about your nose, huh? But yeah, we got some very fresh, fertile soil. Pollutant-free, I hope. That's what the flavor text says, so I'll just go with it. What does the soil have to do with my nose? But if we try hitting this tree here, yeah, apparently she's connected to the roots of this tree. Okay then. Well, okay, back before the whole Mario Luigi RPGs, they talked about Mario's nose instead of their mustaches. Unfortunately, our nose doesn't give us any discount. Besides, I'm so scared of them. Oh, I still can't believe I got my first game over though. I'm really mad. I'm really mad. I kind of wanted to go through this playthrough without a game over while recording, but that's just sad. Okay. So next up, let's go to the southeast here. And we've got a ton of things that we are going to be encountering. But first off, yada yada yada. Same old thing, they don't have much personality. Just give them the berry that they want, and voila. Yep. Maybe it's because it's the color of your skin, I don't know. Okay, it's got a little bit of a 2D platforming area here, which kind of gets irritating in a third-dimensional plane, so... Thankfully, we will be getting something later which will help us in the long run for that area in particular, because we gotta constantly keep backtracking here. Actually, I think when we get access to it, we won't even need it in the first place anymore, because we don't have to backtrack here anymore. But, oh boy. So I'm trying to go through here because I want to get this super block. And we'll be using it for the Paracarry. And now let's try to get through again. Keep on running! Come on! No! Okay, well that was a lot of money lost. Oh, that's sad, but... Alright, let's just get these 2 blueberries here. They restore 5 flower points, and avoid those amazing crazy daisies! I keep getting those 2 mixed up. But we got ourselves a very useful item here. Actually, not very useful. I have memory. I remember what's going on here. Dizzy Dial's not that bad, though. But looks like there's something missing here. There's Sushi's platforms. Are we missing the water? It seems like we are, but what's up with you, lady? You just realized this now? How long has this cloud been over here? Or did someone just... What's wrong? Waterstone? Okay. That's actually pretty sad. Here I am! Oh! You know, I've been beginning to think about Mario's design and why exactly he looks like a plumber, but I guess it's the overalls that kind of make him look like one. But other than that, if you saw someone with overalls in real life, I don't know, you'd either think they're trying to be like a hipster, or... That's it, really. I can't really think of, like, anything else. But I can't say no to her. I don't want her to die, come on. I mean, Mario's just rude, but he's not a douche. In any case... yeah, so she told us what the Waterstone looks like. She told us an image. I still can't get over, like, old RPGs just telling us an image. Like, how do you speak image? How do you speak image speak, please? Okay, good. Not there yet. But, yeah, we'll be going back to this area several times because of the Waterstone, and if we're lucky, we might see a certain enemy that you probably need to encounter a lot in order to get max level in this game. But for now, next place we're going to is... Actually, we're going to head over to the east. And there's actually an extra area past Petunia's garden, I suppose. And we have an item now that would be usable for this area. Because if we go a little bit further, you'll hear that. And basically what you want to do is throw a blueberry into that well. I don't know what's in there. Is that supposed to be... Is it a reference to, like, Little Jimmy? Or is it, like, a baby flower waiting to grow out of its pot, I suppose? the well representing a pod. But anyways, you get an extremely useful badge known as Flower Saver. Basically, all skills are reduced by 1 flower point. It costs 6 badge points though, which is very expensive, but use it up to your discretion depending on how much flower points that you have or how much you want to spend for a boss fight. So you learn that from the flower that lies in the main hub, but yeah, I already learned how to do that prior to. So now we're gonna head over to the west and give this guy a blue berry. Yep, same old, same old. And thankfully he's the last one. Actually, no, he's the second last one we have to feed. But the next one who we're gonna feed doesn't necessarily need any color to the berry. So we got a hidden block over here, shooting star. So now you know why I used that shooting star earlier. And we have a new enemy type, but we will actually be encountering a boss fight soon that a mini boss that does include the enemy in question. So we're gonna have Sushi in our team and head on forward. You know, I used to think, like, have our clouds, like, oh, that's not bad. They're just gonna take their clouds, that's all. They'll just get new ones, right? But, now that I hear that line, I'm like, wow, Nintendo, that's a little grim, don't you think? Just the way they used that saying in the first place. So, yeah, mini boss fight. In the right mental state. Well, you know, I'm not really sure I'm ready to do my job. I might need to take a little break, but okay. Anyway, we got Lakitus and Spinies. Spinnies, whichever you prefer. I call them Spinies, but Lakitus have 12 HP, 3 attacks, and 0 defense, while the Spinies, on the other hand, have 5 HP, 4 attack, 3 defense. They are probably your top priority, but we're going to get rid of them quickly with a Star Storm. Very anticlimactic, I know, but their high defense is scary, and I can only do like 3 damage to them with the Ultra Hammer. But yeah, this will get rid of their defense problem very shortly. And quickly. So, Hordensia's finest. It's been a while. Anyway, after the Star Storm, we'll just make quick work with these Lakitus. Unless they make a... They did! Oh, I'm so mad. So yeah, Lakitus, not only could they attack, well, like any other enemy, they could also bring in reinforcements through Spinies. So that kind of gave me a little bit more star points than I wanted in this battle. But, you know what? We did, like, the whole Fright Jar strategy for the Monty Mole. So I'm not that bothered by it. Still, though, we could have went through this battle we could have went through this area without reaching 32 star points in this area, in this fight. But yeah, we'll finally be increasing flower points again. Alright, and now we have ourselves a little bit of a hedge maze. Not that difficult. Just gotta head down here, and make a little circle around, square around, I suppose, and into the pipe like that. Alright, and let's get ourselves a little bit of coins here. And I'm just kind of buffering myself because we will be meeting one of the most egotistical flowers, vain flowers, in this area. Hi. I don't like you. Well, I'm not. I'm not at all. No. That's a no I'm going to give. Hey, I'm not being anything. I'm just being honest. Wow, you hear the ego? Like, you could smell the ego from a distance. Hey, that looks familiar. Someone spoke that image to us recently. We need that. Someone's going to die if you don't give that to us. Yes, please. Her life is actually depending on this. Excuse me? Exactly. It really is. How about giving this now, you know, to a fellow flower? Or maybe that's just your own ego speaking for itself, assuming things. Ugh. What? Are you for real? You'll think about trading it? Screw you! I'm gonna, like, hit you with a hammer and... Ugh. Oh, she makes me mad. She's a female dog if I've ever seen one. Ugh. In any case, you gotta go through this fetch quest, and... thankfully, we did see something which I guess is pretty beautiful to a vain person's eyes earlier. And we'll be finding that when we head down to the southwest. Yes, back to the Red Gatekeeper. I hate people like that. I really do. I never really took much of it when I was young, but taking it in now, it makes me so mad. I hate the fact. I hate that fact. So, hey, look, Crystal Tree, let's get a Crystal Berry! Yeah, I know, but... exactly, that's why we came here and recklessly damaged you, right? A little noticed understatements of the year right there. Or, at the very least, of this area. Come on, big money! Let's make 2! Let's go! Aww, oh well. Oh, it doesn't really matter, come on. Oh, maybe it's more of a woman thing, maybe? I don't know, I'm a man, so... clearly I don't understand much about beauty or anything. But yeah, there's a Crystal Berry, which we'll be giving to... whatever the vain person's name is. No, I know her name, but I want another! Well, you never know. Maybe she's the greedy one. Rosie. Yeah, whatever her name is. Okay. I did that when I was a kid, too. I don't know. I just find some kind of comedy out of that. Which is pretty bad. Maybe that shows a little bit of my sadism, but let's ignore that and keep on going. And not get her by the mishap. And hey, you person who's so vain that they would put a person's life literally in their roots. Yes, there you go. Go ahead, take it. Yeah. Ugly old stone! Excuse me? You weren't the one who went through all the trouble of getting a vain person something beautiful than the one that is literally putting someone else's life. Alright, and here we are, back to Lily, and let's save her quickly, please. Of course, I am not going to say no to you, because you wouldn't believe I'm not even going to tell you what I went through in order to get this for you. It's just so... just don't talk to Rosie ever again, please. Don't ever talk to Rosie ever again. Redundancy at its finest twice in a row this episode. But yes, we have revitalized the springs of flower fields. Not only... okay, here's the thing! It not only affects Lily's area, but the entire place of flower fields, for the most part. Just... why? Why would you hold someone's life like that in your roots, and not only their life, but everyone else's life? She's a female dog, I swear! But anyway, we got some miracle water. Oh, that took so long. So now it's water with a little lily extract. Are you telling me that water from you, extracted from you, gives the gift of life instantly, like plant life instantly. Yeah, somehow we'll be able to bring the sun back. I mean, you know, it's not like it's a solar star that can literally burn you when you're right next to it. There's no way that we'd be able to just speak to it and ask it to rise up once the clouds are away or something. Anyway, if we hit this hammer, we get ourselves a jam and jelly. Again, there are only 4 of these obtainable in the game. Highest restoring item of the entire game, which honestly you should save if you want to get like 100% completion for Tasty's recipes. So now, we get to use good old sushi, and we'll be getting ourselves some of these berries that we weren't able to access before. They are not a colored berry, but bubble berries that restore 5 HP. And apparently I don't have enough room for stuff, so let's get rid of a stinky herb. Ew. The pseudonyms and symbolism in this place astounds me as an adult. But yeah, we're pretty much done here for now in Flower Fields. We've done quite a bit of the chores required to get the ingredients to get access to Cloudy Climb. So we're okay. Yeah, see, this is why 2D platforming doesn't work on a 3D plane. And thus this makes my explanation a little bit longer, but yeah, I think we've done some pretty good progress. We didn't see an enemy that comes up randomly in this area. I'm telling you, it's all in chance, but once we come back, we'll see what we can do about the sun. I don't know how Mario's gonna do that, and yeah, eventually go all the way up to Cloudy Climb. See you guys next time. Take care.